English 6, Term 1, Week 1, Day 4. Identify the important elements of the story, such as setting, characters, plot, point of view, and theme. Determine tone, mood, and purpose of the author. Identify possible endings of literary text read. Learning objectives. The learners are expected to identify the author's purpose and possible ending of the text. Predict appropriate endings based on the details provided in the passages. Relate the messages and lessons of the text to daily life experiences. Let's have a review. Directions. Write the possible tone and mood of the text below. 6 little brown puppies were left near the dumpster on a rainy, cold evening. The shivers of the poor puppies can be felt as they continue to cry for help. No one dared to look at the state of the puppies due to the loud howling of the wind. The purpose of the author in writing can be to persuade, inform, and entertain. Purpose means the intent or goal of a piece of writing. To easily remember the author's purpose, just think of pie. P. Persuade. This is used to convince the readers to have the same belief, idea, or thinking as presented in the text. I. Inform. This is used to give information about certain topics. E. Entertain. This is used to tell a story that is enjoyable. In the story, The Creation, what are the tone and mood? Different purposes of the author. To inform. Gives facts or information. Example. A text about recycling or the Katipunan explaining real events or ideas. To persuade. Tries to convince the reader to believe or do something. Example. We should practice recycling to help the environment. To entertain. Tells a story or makes the reader enjoy reading. Example. A short story about Ash at a party. To instruct. Give steps or directions on how to do something. Example. How to plant a tree. Step 1. Step 2. To express feelings. Shows emotions or thoughts of the writer. Example. A poem about sadness, happiness, or love. Let us read the passage below. Recycling is an effective way to help the environment. Recycling is the process of collecting and processing materials that would be considered as trash and turning them into new products. Recycling can help our environment and our community. Let us practice recycling. This is our little way of conserving the environment. What is the purpose of the author in writing the passage? The Katipunan or the Kataas-Taasan Kagalang-galangan Katipunan ng mga Anak ng Bayan or KKK was a secret revolutionary organization of Filipinos who wanted to fight against the tyranny of the Spanish, founded in 1892 by a group of Filipino nationalists such as Deodato Arellano, Andres Bonifacio, Valentin Diaz, Ladislao Diwa, Jose Dizon, and Teodoro. What is the purpose of the author in writing this passage? The night was young, and everyone, except Ash, was ready to party. She was staring at the boy he likes, who was on the other side of the couch, and talking to her older brother. Will this be the night she would finally have the chance to be noticed by him? She suddenly froze as the boy approached her and asked, Ash, would you like to dance? What is the purpose of the author in writing this passage? Let us have another activity. 1. It was year 1995 when the Philippine eagle was named as the national bird of the Philippines. The Philippine eagle resides within the northern and eastern regions of the country. It is considered as one of the most endangered species. What is the purpose of the author in writing the passage? Number 2. Have you ever heard of the Kurma project? Kurma stands for Coastal Underwater Resource Management Action. It is a Pawikan protection and conservation program operating under SIF CARE, Science of Identity Foundation, Community Assistance for Responsible Existence. It was established in 2011. Since then, it was directed to educate people about the environment they live in, to educate people about the importance of sea turtles, and to promote and embody the values of conservation. What is the purpose of the author in writing the passage? Number 3. Join the call for volunteers. Show the love you have for the earth. Be active. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Let us save Mother Earth. What is the purpose of the author in writing the passage? Number 4. Exercise your right. Vote for the one who will help our country. Be one of the ones who votes now. What is the purpose of the author in writing the passage? Number 5. The movie Rewind, starring Marian Rivera and Dingdong Dantes, was about family, love, dreams, and hope. What is the purpose of the author in writing the passage? Here are the correct answers and explanation. Number 1. To inform. Gives facts and information about the Philippine eagle, its habitat, and its status as an endangered species. 2. To inform. Explains what the Kurma project is, its meaning, and its purpose in protecting sea turtles and promoting conservation. 3. To persuade. Encourages readers to volunteer and take action to protect the environment. 4. To persuade. Urges people to exercise their right to vote and participate in elections. 5. To entertain. Refers to a movie and its themes of family, love, dreams, and hope, which are meant to entertain audiences. Understanding endings. Knowing how a story or any literary text ends shows that a reader has already understood the wholeness of the story. An ending is important because it dictates how the writer wants a piece of writing or story to be remembered by the reader. But there are certain stories which are called cliffhangers. There are different endings to stories, but one of the most common would be the resolved ending. Who doesn't want to have a happy ending? In a resolved ending, all loose ends will be tied or fixed, meaning all problems will be resolved. Like in the story The Creation, it ended with, "In this way, Lumawig taught the people and brought to them all the things which they now have." This shows that the story had a resolved ending, that what the people know now was because of what Lumawig has taught them before, that there was a divine source of knowledge. Think and predict. Directions. Read the text below and give the possible ending. Story A. Kabunian. Kabunian, as a member of the Igorot tribe in the Cordillera, practices different customs. They also believe that unseen beings called spirits exist. They believe that the highest and most powerful is one among them who created all the spirits. One day, during a hunting expedition, she was shot by an unknown person in the shoulder. Feeling so much pain, she lost consciousness. Suddenly, the wind blew gently on Kabunian's shoulder, making her feel at ease. What could possibly happen to Kabunian? Story B. Picnic Day. It was picnic day for the Roque family. Caris was so excited that she helped her mother pack the picnic basket with all their favorite food her parents bought yesterday. But the sky suddenly turned dark and big drops of rain came falling. They were supposed to go out now. Carrie started to cry. What do you think will be the possible ending of the text? Story C. Gaia's Journey. Gaia was diagnosed with idiopathic scoliosis. She was undertaking Schroth therapy, which combines breathing, strength training, and posture awareness once a week. She travels from Valenzuela to Quezon City for her weekly session. According to her therapist, a lot has improved within just 2 months. What do you think will be the possible ending of the text? Ways forward. Directions. Read and give the possible ending to the text. The night was young and everyone, except Ash, was ready to party. She was staring at the boy he likes, who was on the other side of the couch and talking to her older brother. Will this be the night she would finally have the chance to be noticed by him? She suddenly froze as the boy approached her and asked, Ash, would you like to dance? How will the story end? Write your possible ending below. Story 2. Paolo at the Library. Some of the pupils went to the school library after class to borrow books so they could find references for their assignments. Paolo was one of them, but he was carrying a bottle of juice and a sandwich. He saw the sign that it was not allowed to eat inside the library. He then told his friends to go ahead, and he will just follow later. How will the story end?